Hello, I'm Daniel Maslia from Atlanta, Georgia, and today I'm going to make some Mogados de Sesame, which my mother has been making for years and years, and she immigrated from Izmir, Turkey. This is really a recipe that is a Mediterranean recipe that when the Sephardics left Spain and came to Turkey and to the Ottoman Empire, they picked up this recipe. The name Mogados de Sesame is really a Sephardic name. Mogados means, translated in Ladino, it means soak. And so the soaking of the sesame seeds and the almonds that's why it's called Mogados de Sesame. And it's been a great recipe, and I have been enjoying making them, and my children and my grandchildren love them too. And today I'm fortunate to have my grandson, Joshua Whitehead, do the filming of this video. And I hope you enjoy it and will make them for yourself. Okay, let's get started on making the Mogados de Sesame. This is sesame seeds, 3 cups of sesame seed, which we pour into the baking sheet pan, and then we take 3/4 cups of almonds and mix them all together and put them in the oven to get browned. Now we've got about 2 minutes left to go before the chopped almonds and sesame seeds are brown. We mix 2 tablespoons of flour into it, and then we put it back into the oven until for about 2 minutes, and then it'll be ready to mix with the honey and sugar and water. Okay, I've just taken these out of the oven and they've done browning and ready to be mixed with the honey, sugar, and water. One thing I failed to tell you earlier, when you put them in the oven, they should go into the middle rack to brown evenly. Now, when I'm ready to put these into the sugar and water and honey mix, I usually pour them into the bag like this. It makes it a lot easier to pour them into the pot when they're ready to be boiled. Okay, now we're getting ready to make the syrup to put the sesame seeds in. We take 1 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of water, and we mix it and wait until it comes to a boil when the sugar has dissolved. And after that, we will mix in the honey. Now we're going to put the honey, the sugar and the water are boiling. So we'll put the honey in and let it mix with the sugar and water. The way to find out if it's ready is once it mixes, we drop a little drop into water, and if it turns into a ball, then that means it's ready.
So it hardens. If it hardens into a ball.
Hardens into a ball. Yeah, it'll harden into a ball. That means it's ready. We go again and let's see. No ball yet, but it's getting close. Let's try one more time here. Yep, almost. Yep, got another few seconds. Why it takes so long? Yep, we got a little ball there. Yeah, everything's ready. Okay. Now we're going to pour the seeds into the mixture. And we stir it. Stir it well, mix it all together, and then it'll get a little hard.
And do you keep the heat the same?
Now we're getting ready to turn the heat down. And just stir it. And then it'll get harder. And it'll be ready to pour out shortly. That's why the 2 tablespoons of flour we put in will help
Bond it.
bond it together. Yeah. We'll put a little Pam on top so that it'll be smoother when we pour the seeds in. Now we'll just take it and pour it out. Put a little Pam on the knife so that'll be smooth, and then you just flatten it out into a rectangular shape. So we will cut them in little bitty pieces.
How thick do you want it to be?
Usually maybe about between 1/4 to 1/2, around 1/4 inch thick is what they'll be. You just keep flattening it out. There are a lot of different ways to do this. Some people will take a piece of parchment paper and get a rolling pin and roll it out. There's just a lot of different ways to do it. I just do it this way because I'm too lazy to figure out another way to do it. Then, once it's flattened out, then we cut them, and then
After it cools or before it cools?
Before it cools,
Okay.
because it can get pretty hard. But we cut them like this. Let's get this out of the way. Put them like that.
To little rows?
Yeah, then we'll make little pieces from the little rolls. And then we make them, cut them this way. Now that we've cut them in squares, we let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then we turn them over, and then they'll sit for about 10 minutes, and then they'll be hard enough and ready to eat. This is good. I really enjoy making these, and I hope you'll enjoy making them yourselves, because it's really not that hard to make, and you will really enjoy making them and eating them. Thank you.